everybody? This is Johnnie Geathers. Welcome to the JG Mental Health Fridays. I hope all of you having a great day so far. You just got your day started. I hope you have a great day. Today's topic is called Comfortable and the Uncomfortable. The reason why I wanted to talk about this topic because one of my clients that I'm actually working with, actually had to been dealing with this particular client and talk about how to get comfortable with being in the uncomfortable. We get uncomfortable with things because of our experiences. We tend to stay to things that we are so used to and so used to be complacent with. But we got to be able to know how to be able to deal with things that makes us uncomfortable. In this aspect, with this, we have to be able to say that we get used to things because of different issues. It's one of the issues is that we have stretch limits. Whenever we have stretch limits, it gets us to the point that whenever we know that certain things hit a limit for us, that we choose not to do it or we don't get engaged with, into it anymore. So I'm gonna give you an example. So say that, say you're used to going out with your friends and everything like that, but then the place that your friends want to go to is a place that you've never been to before. So you go there just to say, all right, let me try it out and everything like that. But then as soon as you get there, you feel uncomfortable. You don't want to be there. And you kind of say to yourself, man, I wish I should have just stayed home because I knew that I was going to like this place. So you feel like your limit was stretched in being in that place, even though you wanted to have fun with your friends. Another issue when it comes to being comfortable and the uncomfortable is that we so desensitized into things. With us being desensitized into things, and more so that we, soon as we see something or soon as our senses get to something, that automatically we just say that, all right, I don't want to do it. I don't feel right with it and everything like that. I give you another example with this. So say if you're an individual that that has a fear of riding an elevator, soon as you see that a lot of people is going on the elevator and the elevator is the only way to get to your destination, automatically you don't want to do it because you're like, I'm not comfortable with being in elevators and such. But what I want to talk to you about now is talk about different ways of how to be comfortable in the uncomfortable. The first thing is you got to take risk. With taking risks, this is where you got to be able to see what is out there. If you know that, especially with what is out there when there's something that you never actually experienced because you already had that preconceived notion that I'm not going to like this or it's not going to be the way it's going to be and such. So if you take a risk, it's actually being able to see what is out there, because whenever you take risks, that helps you to be able to see, like, you know what, all this time I avoided it and now I like it. So be able to take risk. Another thing that you have to do is have a social distress tolerance. With having a social distress tolerance, what this means is being able to just know where your limits are when it comes to this. With having that social distress tolerance, it's basically saying to yourself that, okay, I know that this environment is not really my environment, but also give yourself to say, okay, let me see what it is for a few minutes, and then work your way into it and everything. So that's more so with having that social distress tolerance. You're basically building your tolerance so you won't have that moment of stress, anxiety, and things of that nature. The third thing is to start small. So with starting small, this is where you're just taking things one step at a time. So for example, say if you have a fear of driving on a highway, what you want to start off with is just basically driving on your street where you live. And then after you get comfortable with that, try to drive on a normal, a normal route or whatever. So for example, I live in Monroeville. So say if I'm like, all right, let me ride on William Penn Highway just for 5 minutes. And then once I notice I'm comfortable with that, then try to get on, the highway and everything. So start small. And then number 4, be different. With being different, this is where you just got to be able to just embrace who you are as a person, but also embrace where the things that you may like and certain things. With being comfortable and uncomfortable, sometimes when we get comfortable with certain things, it's because we want to see what's fitting with everybody. But then most of us, we kind of sweep away the things that's really that is out of the norm of everybody. So don't be afraid to be different. So again, the coping exercise I want to leave you with today with this is to practice the skills. Again, the skills on being comfortable and the uncomfortable is taking risks, social distress tolerance, start small, and be different. And that's all I want to leave you with today. If you have any words or topics that you want me to address on JG on Fridays, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out the videos on there. Also go on my website, The Wix, to check out the videos on there. Learn more about me. Check out podcast episodes I've been on. Check out articles I did for Helpful Living Magazine and ways to connect me for speaking engagements and other opportunities. Again, I appreciate all of you for your love and support. And now I'm going to leave you with the closing message. Reflect on the positives, plan ahead, and relax. RPR. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, be well, be blessed, and peace.